So finding the right f-stop, thinking about should we shoot between 2.2 or 21, we need to find the sweet spot of a camera, and all the f-stops will give us a different depth of field. But in terms of how we want to shoot, the sweet spot on the camera lens is the sharpest area. So to find the right f-stop, we need to think about what the smallest f number is on that lens and the biggest, and the sweet spot is somewhere in the middle. And this means the way the aperture is open in terms of the best part of a lens to film through. So on different lenses there's chromatic abrasion, so the camera picture will drop off towards the edges, or the light will drop off towards the edges. So usually the best f-stop is to work in the middle. Again, it depends on what kind of film you want to make and how you want it to look. Famous photographers such as Henri Cartier-Bresson only ever worked at an f-stop of I think about 4.6 or 4.5. Again, this is about how you want your depth of field to look. And in terms of using digital photography, digital is trying to constantly replace traditional film photography in terms of 35mm and 16mm film have a much shallower depth of field. So in digital, we're trying to reproduce these standards within filmmaking in terms of how it looks and how it looks in terms of filmmaking traditions. A shallower depth of field, if we get it right, it'll pinpoint our lead character away from the background. It'll pull them out from the background. A larger depth of field will mean the lead character is in focus and the background is in focus. We want to be focusing on who our subjects are, and we want to make sure we know as an audience whose story this is, who's controlling, who's pushing the narrative.